Welcome back. What's up, everybody? As you can tell by the title, this is the opposite. This is 10 things I love about my 99 F-150. So let's jump right in. These are quick 10 things, and let's do it. First and foremost, this truck is a V8, not a powerful V8, still a V8. I know a lot of these newer trucks, they're trying to come out with turbo V6s. No, you're not doing it right. In my honest opinion, a truck should always have a V8, or at least a diesel straight six. If you catch what I mean, my Cummins guys out there. So let's run down this list, and this one should be kind of interesting. So I like the fact that while this truck does not have duals, let me show you a little something back here. This is a secret. I got that exhaust right there. Shh, don't tell nobody that's not hooked up. So we've got a tip coming out, but it's actually, there's no muffler back there or anything. That's just for looks. I found that these Triton V6s, or V8s, the 4.6, they actually sound really good. And I love the way the truck sounds. Now this isn't too loud, it's not too quiet, it's just enough. This thing is reliable. For minimum maintenance and, you know, being almost 22 years old, with the exception of having to put in a new rear end, because my last diff, well, I could do a whole video on what happened there. Let's just say it's got a new rear end in it. So I want to say I really think all I've had to really do is put a new rear end in this thing. That's not too bad. We pulled one out of the junkyard, boom, swapped it in, she's good to go. So yeah, I mean, the truck's pretty reliable. We also got fuel economy. I wrote that on here because, you know, it's a small V8, so it's gonna do. And if you look at the truck, I mean, it's one of the things that I could have put on the hate list. This thing is shaped like a giant bubble, so you know, it does okay on gas. Then we got the fun part, which is the fact that this truck, here's another vehicle, never fails. This is an old work truck. I don't owe anything on it. I never have anything on it. So I don't care if it gets dirty. I mean, look at it right now, it's covered in dirt. I don't care if it gets dirty, muddy, little scratches, don't really care about any of that. Let's go on to our next one, which I already kind of covered it. Minimum maintenance. I mean, this thing's cheap to maintain. I can go to any local parts house and get something for it. Or maybe I can go to Coldest junkyard and get one out of there. Hey, but like if you wanted to get into modifying your truck, you know, this would be a good platform because of how cheap they are to get. Parts are cheap for them. I want to say like a 5-inch lift kit for this thing is like $1,000. But wheels, tires, you know, put some accessory lighting in this thing, clean it up, and it'll look all right. You know, so I personally feel like this would be a decent platform to start, you know, upgrading. Like it'd be a good base. Almost everything on this truck works, and this is a huge one for me. Almost everything on this truck works for it being almost 22 years old. And so, I mean, heat, AC, cruise, almost all. I mean, I think the only real electrical issue I have is my cab light ain't wanting to come on when the door's open. I guess smack it and it's, you know, old faulty wiring. I already kind of touched base on this, but I love how easy it is for me to get parts for it. That kind of goes along with it being kind of cheap, you know, because you can go to any local parts house. You're not going to have to, like with my BMW, I had to order stuff from Germany. And then, last but not least, and this is kind of a bigger one for my lady friend, is the ride comfort. You know, for being almost 22 years old, this thing rides like a Cadillac. So, yeah, that was just a quick 10 things that I love about my 99 F-150. Until next time, roll the outro. See y'all later.